Okay, then I guess for the recap, you were making camp. You had found this guy had been attacked by spiders, poisoned. He had a note that said there were orcs um, in the area of Dole, whatever it is. And then you got people working for Mogdred who showed up, claiming he had stolen from them, but you don't believe him. The guy bearing the Watchful's the one who works for Radagast the Brown. And Dagmar leads these. The woman, Dagmar, is leading the group. So far, she's agreed to let you wait until he's up.
And out of character, we know that's going to be a few days.
Yep.
Okay.
So we don't really seem to have much to do until this guy wakes up.
Well, I'm not going to wait that long. I don't think. My character would start getting worried after he doesn't wake up the next day. And I'd like to suggest that we seek out Radagast, since he works for Radagast. Let's take him to Radagast and get him healed.
That sounds like a good plan. I'm down.
Who would like to tell our companions?
Someone with more persuasion than I have.
I've got a +3.
I have a +1.
I guess I'll try and convince them. I'll explain that we're worried because he hasn't woken up yet. And we know that going towards Radagast is also on the way to the fort that they work at, or they live in. So it's bringing them closer to their boss as well.
Yes, I agree. Thank you, Bill.
Do you still have inspiration?
Did you ever?
I don't know.
No, I don't think anyone was given inspiration. Although if you
from their embarkation roll.
Oh, that.
I roll. Definitely that 11 I think was a failure.
Oh yeah, we tried talking to her earlier.
If you're going to make a persuasion. Oh, is that roll from?
That's the last roll.
Yeah, that's yep. Roll persuasion.
Roll. 17.
I suppose it is along our direction. We'll accompany you to make sure he doesn't escape. But but visiting Radagast and clearing this up is acceptable. Sure, he'll agree that we have jurisdiction in this once we explain our case.
Great, let's go.
Yeah.
How exactly do you intend to explain your case, given that you don't know what he stole?
I'd say let them worry about it when we get to Radagast. We don't want to talk them out of it.
So I guess we're moving south then. Though I guess we need to make up a sled or something to drag him.
Yep. You want us to roll for that?
Yeah, I say it's not too difficult. You manage to, whether you want it to be a sled or whatever you're doing, you can get something and manage to bring them along.
Cool.
Do we want to? I guess this is continuing our current journey.
Yep,
So
it just continues the journey.
What do these guys look like? What are they wearing?
I'll get the description again. Okay, they're armed warriors accompanied by huge snarling wolf hounds. They're clad not unlike the woodmen of Mirkwood, although they do not bear any marks of any known clan. They wear mail shirts and carry helms and shields on their back.
Okay, pretty stout-looking warriors.
Generic guy in armor.
Yes, but
Numbers
chain.
1 through 4.
Chain shirts are pretty impressive.
Okay, so you continue on your journey, a little slowed by your burden, but you're still making decent time. Although fairly early in your journey, you're walking along. I want everyone to make a perception check.
There goes my inspiration.
Okay, the hound. You notice some movement in the trees and quickly call out a warning to your party. No one's surprised, and I'm just going to reuse this map. But you have some. You see some large spiders in the trees, looking like they're ready to pounce. Everyone gets prepared.
Oh,
I'm just going to move you around to a general path. You say these soldiers are basically following you at this point, letting you lead. You can adjust your order if you want. I'm just going to put you around there.
oops, forgot we were going south.
I take it negotiating with the spiders is not going to happen.
Everyone can roll initiative now.
Great.
I'm sorry, I was talking on mute. My dog can act on his own turn now, or not on his. I'm asking if he acts on his own turn because he can now attack without me needing to tell him anything.
I'm not sure. I didn't memorize the rules for your.
It's not clear.
We can just say, yeah. We'll just say it as its own turn if you want. Whichever. It doesn't really matter much.
Okay. Whoops. Yeah. Why did it come up? Oh, because it's me. Because I'm rolling. The 13 is for the dog. Oh, it's obvious in the turn order. Cool.
Do some initiative for these things. Okay, so the hound goes first.
All right. So the hound's gonna take a shot at this one here.
That hits. Yep.
8 piercing.
You see some ichor coming out of it as the bow lands on it.
Okay,
and it hisses at you.
Woohoo! And then I want to move. I don't like being clumped up. Is it space to do the pet trail? How do you do the trail?
You lift it
Right.
up, then right click.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Click on your thing so you're holding it, and then right click, I believe.
Nope, that moves the whole map. Oops.
And don't hold down the right key. Just click and let go.
You have to hold down the left click, the left key.
And hold down the left, and then just click the right, but don't hold that down.
Woohoo! I'd like to go here. And that's my turn.
Okay. The spiders move in. Two of them go for dogs, one for one of the soldiers, and one of them for Lady Tothriel. It's going for the dog right now. Hits the dog. It just leaps onto the dog and tears its throat open. The dog dies.
Yikes.
I think there's a way to set it to automatically mark it as dead when you get to 0 hit points.
You'd have to do a script, yeah.
And you'd probably need that. You have to pay for the premium to get the API access.
Oh, yeah.
And the next one, dog attack. Also a hit. That one dies too.
Wow, those dogs suck.
At first level, my dog would have died too.
Outright died, or
Right.
just got unconscious?
Just unconscious.
And now the soldier. Yeah, it's soldier survives, but armor. It does manage to pierce through a section of the armor, and it takes a wound. Soldier appears fine though. Looks like he avoided poisoning. And Lady Tothriel.
Yeah, it bounces harmlessly off my great shield.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's time for the Hound's Hound.
The Hound's Hound. The Hound's Hound will attack.
The Meta Hound?
The Meta Hound. And misses.
Yep. See if their dogs can do any better.
Are the other humans in the initiative order?
They don't seem to have shown up. I thought I clicked them.
Or are they just gonna stand there and watch?
Well, let's get them in. probably has to do with, for some reason, it didn't tie properly to the unit, so I was just doing it from the journal rather than from one of the tokens. That probably ruined it. Let me see if I can tie one of them properly to the sheet.
It's also very finicky about making sure you've actually selected the token. So like even if you think you selected it,
Yeah.
it helps to check again.
Okay, let's use this one as a default. Maybe that'll fit. No, just sending out the default token doesn't seem to work anymore. How if I click and drop? No, even when I click and drop the soldier itself, it doesn't link to the sheet. I have no idea why.
Well, if that soldier just spontaneously appeared.
Yeah, I tried dropping a new one from the soldier character, and that one the shift double click isn't linking to the character sheet.
Oh,
It's working for all the other units, but not these soldiers.
I guess the soldiers weren't added as oh.
I'll just manually put it in if this doesn't work.
Yeah.
All right, there, 8.
Cool. So we
I
didn't
go right after Lady Toltrail.
we didn't miss them yet.
And Dagmar?
Yeah, she's just going with them. So, Savage Hound. Hits the spider. It bites the spider back that killed one of its friends. 4 damage. And the other one tries to do the same thing. Oh, that one's really mad. For 6 damage. 3 of the 4 spiders are injured, but they're all still seem they have plenty of fight left. And Lady Toltrail.
Alright, I attack the spider with my longsword. I hope that hits.
Yes, it does.
13 damage. Max roll.
Oh, you've got a deep gash in it, and it legs are twitching. It's still standing, but it's writhing around, drooling. It looks very badly wounded.
Let's see. You know what? I think I'm gonna action surge. $15 to hit.
Yep. You kill it.
Boom.
Nice.
And then I guess I run over to confront this this other spider.
It's one for our team.
Woo!
And now the soldiers go. 2 of them around this spider here, and 3 for the 2 spiders up there. So we've got 5 attacks total. Just put them off rapid fire. I went clockwise from the left. So looks like 3 of them hit. First one for 8 damage. Second one also for 8 damage. The spider here is pretty badly wounded now. Soldier up there, and the last generic one in the bottom right both miss, and Dagmar hits. A mere 3 damage. And they didn't manage to kill any of the spiders, but they added some wounds to them. And it's Bill's turn.
Ray. I'm gonna try and kill the spider. Do I get hit?
You hit the spider, but you don't kill it. It's fairly badly wounded, but not quite on death's door.
Dang. And then I'll toss a Gordon's gift die to Lady Toltrail.
Okay. And it's back to the hound.
Firing through friends is a half cover.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will not fire through friends.
If you move close, you should be able to get a clear shot. Those are just the top of the trees. You can like move underneath.
Oh, I can. Oh, that's right. The trees are not blocking anything, right?
I don't appreciate being fired through.
So if I move there, I should be able to get a clean shot.
Yeah.
Five piercing.
Yep. It's pretty close to dead now, but it's still standing.
Okay, that's it.
And the spiders are going. These 2 are going for the soldier up here that hurt one of them. And the last spider is just going to go for Bill.
No.
Two soldier ones. Only one of them hits. Or 6 damage. And for Bill. It's coming at. It looks a little different when it's attacking this time. Seems to be deliberately trying to get its fang into you to poison you.
Wow, that's just not cool, dude. Wow, that totally hits.
For 5 poison damage. And you must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of its next turn.
No.
You're stunned until the end of its next turn. And it's the Hound's Hound. Avia.
The Hound's Hound.
Do we know the dog's name in character?
Avia.
I mean,
I
in
would've-
character, do we know it?
Yes, because I would have been calling it by its name. And my name is the Hound.
Your Avi is human.
Yes. 11, I assume, is a miss.
Yeah, it misses. And their hounds are going to go. Oh, it's already next to Spider. It's going to attack that spider. We'll do the other one first. That one definitely bites the spider. And the second one crits the spider. And should finish it, I expect. We'll do the first one. 8 piercing damage on that spider. And 12 piercing damage. It just rips that spider to shreds. Lady Tolthriel. 2 spiders left standing.
Ooh.
And the one you're next to looks badly injured. But it misses. But you miss.
Well, I flail. Oh, wait. Darn it. I missed my chance to use the gift die.
The soldiers are going to try to finish him off. So we've got 5 attacks again, starting on the left and going clockwise. And I've got to find in the journal again. It's still not working on the link. So I got 1 hit and 1 crit, which fittingly enough is from Dagmar. So against this bottom left spider, 10 damage, finishes it. It stabs its sword right into the spider's head and pierces it. And the crit does less damage. It's still standing but badly wounded, the spider. And Bill has a chance to finish. Oh no, he's stunned.
Yep.
He's stunned. The Hound has a chance to finish the last spider. It's not going to have a clear shot. I don't see any way you can get it. It's surrounded, that spider.
Yeah, I don't see one either. All right. Well, I guess
You can move
no
in
worse
and
than
do
shoot from here. Just shoot over the dogs.
You move right on top of one of them and shoot from melee range. Stab it or something.
Then I would have to. I think melee
Yeah.
range does the same thing for a bow, doesn't it?
Yeah. You'd have to use a melee weapon.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that. So it's at what, -2?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Whatever this is, -2.
You're so concerned about hitting an ally that you kind of jerk it and fire way off to the side, missing everyone. It goes nowhere near anything in that fight.
Crap. I got to roll one in at least every combat, it seems.
Spider knows it's in trouble, but it's surrounded. There's not much it can do, so it's going for one of the dogs in front of it. And it kills another dog. And Bill's no longer stunned.
Yay!
Avia's turn. You unmute again?
Sorry. Avia will run here and bite.
Yep. That's a hit. And Avia kills it.
Woohoo! Shakes it. You know how a dog shakes a towel or something?
Yep.
Shaking it around.
It worries it.
Worries it? Is that what it's called?
I believe that's the technical term.
Nice.
We should move out, Dagmar says. There might be more of them in the area.
How are you feeling? Is everyone okay?
How's Bill?
I'm not stunned anymore, so I'm just like recovering. I'm like, oh shit. Or, sorry, Middle Earth. Oh, sheesh.
Can't say shit.
Yeah, it's PG-13.
Unfortunately, we lost some good dogs to that, but we can't afford to bury them. We have to keep moving. Only attract more of those things.
If we have... do we have 10 minutes?
She wants to keep moving. She doesn't want to sit around. Why? What did you want to do?
If I spend 10 minutes healing, I can multiply my heal by 2. How bad are you,
I've
Bill?
only lost 5 hit points.
You've
Can
lost
you not
5?
see each other?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty bad.
Should be able to see each other's hit points, right?
All I see is a
The
bar. I
bars,
don't
not the
see
numbers.
numbers.
Weird. There we go. Visible to everyone. Text overlay. Let me change that. I think I'll
There
do
we
it
go.
one at a time, but you can see it, right?
Yep.
Change everyone then. It probably won't help ones I've already copied to other maps. That'll be annoying.
So I'd like to bind his wounds. I mean, if we don't have 10 minutes, I could just do a quick one. Is that what we're
You
thinking?
make a persuasion check if you want to get them to wait for 10 minutes, but otherwise they're going to urge you to move on.
I'm gonna say let's keep moving.
All right. Well, I would have failed my persuasion anyway. I did fail my persuasion. I failed to persuade both of them, probably because Bill said, "Let's keep moving." Do you want a quick salve, at least?
That sounds fine.
This plus 3. Whoa! Looks like I took good care of you.
Right as rain. Thank you.
Sure thing.
Well, the woods are now marginally safer.
And it does lend credence to his note saying he got attacked by spiders. No, the note didn't say that. We just found him poisoned, right?
Right.
Sorry, I got a little confused.
So we're resuming our march south.
Can you see everyone? Because it's looking weird on my side. I'm not sure it actually worked. The hit points.
I can see Bill's.
Can't see anyone else's. I can see the bars, but not the numbers again.
Not changing for some reason. There it goes. If I use my, if instead of clicking, I use my keyboard, it seems to.
Just want to check this, see if I got this in here right. Woohoo! Okay, cool. That way I don't have to do the rolling anymore for it. I see everyone now.
Okay, so you get moving again, and manage to continue on. Make camp for that night. You don't seem haven't had any other trouble with spiders along the way. You seem to have left them behind. And the journey's just going to continue on if you don't have anything else to add.
Now, do we get short rests or anything like that, or no?
You said we made camp, so I assume we got a long rest.
Yeah, there are special rules. I got to look it up again for journeys that you don't get the full benefits of a long rest on the journey.
Right.
You're supposed to come out tired on the other end. I just got to double check what exactly you do get.
Yep, I just wanted to know if I get my hands of the healer back. I have one more.
Sorry, just testing that out.
Woohoo!
Actually, my memory seemed to be that you get, for abilities, you get the advantage of it, but you don't get back hit dice or something like that.
Okay, cool. So I'll get one hand of the healing back.
I'm just trying to find where it is. You would have thought it would have been right in there with the roll.
Yeah. And then Lady Talthiriel, I think you would get your...
Yeah, I get action
Second
surge back
wind.
on a short rest.
Yeah,
Definitely at least get that.
cool. That's all I need to, just a short rest. I'm sorry, this is the second day, right? 1 day, 2 day. This is the second day. So 2 days of rations.
Okay, you actually can't take a long rest in the journey.
Okay, but you can take a short one?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need.
Ooh. My class feature only comes back on a long rest until level 5.
I'll look up and see if it's a short
So I
rest.
think that rule I was remembering with the hit dice is if it's not at a sanctuary, you don't get all your hit dice back, even at a long rest. But anyway,
There we go. Got second wind working.
you continue on and make camp after the spiders, and you, your poison friend, Baron the Watchful, is showing signs of improvement. The Hound suspects that within another day he'll likely recover enough to wake up.
Cool. How far are we from Radagast?
Dragging a body, you're still a number of days off. He'll wake up before you get there. You're almost certain.
By the way, I can see everyone's hit points except the Hound's.
Can you see it
I
now?
can see it now.
Looks like it's just a little slow to update. And if you click out and save before it updates, and it doesn't keep. Now, you share your information with anyone, or just continue on?
I'm suspecting that he'll.
Yeah, you believe he's likely to wake up within a day.
Yeah, I'll tell people that he's improving. I'm not going to hide it.
Well, that's good. That means we can figure out what's going on all the much sooner.
Yep. We're still making progress carrying him, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that we should wait for him to wake up, but he's definitely improving.
I would rather not get attacked by spiders again, so I'm on the keep moving.
Cool. I guess my dog would drag this guy on a sled.
Okay, I want your lookout to make a perception check. Who is the official lookout for this journey?
I think it was me. 21.
Yep. So you're preparing to take the first watch and get things. You notice as you've been generally keeping a watch on things that these soldiers are acting a little suspiciously tonight. They're not. Their motions aren't quite the same as usual. You think they might be up to something.
I'll try and surreptitiously tell the other two to keep an eye out and wear their armor at the bed, is my suggestion.
Well, the initiative order just reappeared. That's never a good sign.
Yeah, you guys.
Are we in like a camping? Should we set up camp?
You were setting up camp and went to bed as normal. But thanks to the warning, you're on edge, and you make sure to keep someone prepared. You do notice them trying to sneak into tents after you're asleep and sound the alarm to wake everyone up. So it's no surprise they're attacking you at this point. So roll initiative.
Yikes!
Jeez.
At least we dwindled them down. We were kind of sleepy, though, it looks like.
How are we arranged in the camp?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Should we set up camp?
Move over to that camp area. Generally, they're gonna be grouped together because you saw them before they got anywhere. So set up how you want, and they'll be like above you somewhere, heading towards the tents.
So they're to the north, so we should leave you more room up there.
One sec. Yeah, I dropped down a couple spots. Okay, and you managed to avoid a surprise round, but they were caught off guard enough that you're being outright attacked by them. They managed to. They're first in the initiative. They go first. I think you're down there, Bill. And Baron's over here. Oh, I need to get the dogs a spot too. The dog single. I need last anyway. Dog surprise. You're getting friendly with you guys, and now they're attacking you. Like you seem guys were good. They're being nice to us. Help us fight the spiders. Yeah, help us fight the spiders. What are we doing?
You guys?
I bet they got along with your dog.
I bet they did. This is not the situation I'd like to be in.
Good old scholar tank.
One attack on Bill, 2 on Lady Tolthriel, and 2 on the Hound.
Isn't that? Oh, wow.
Starting with Bill and going right.
Can't wait until I can get better armor. It's gonna be so nice.
And misses, I assume. And then Lady Toltrail. 14
2
and 8.
misses.
2 misses. And 2.5.
Oh, 1 hit.
For 8 damage.
Ow.
And it's the Hound's turn.
Okay. I guess I'm going to heal myself. And I don't want to move because I'll just get hit. So I think that's all I can do. Whip out some smelling sauce. Woo.
Turn
Smelling salts.
Well, first off, I'm gonna attack the soldier who attacked me.
Dagmar.
Yeah. Screw her. And I miss, I think.
Yeah, that misses.
And because Lady Tolthrill is very bad at using my die, I'm going to give it to the Hound instead. And I'm out.
I can use that
So
for
the next
bonus
walk
to
right.
hit, right?
Yep.
Obvious turn.
I just made a thing.
There it is. Woohoo! I feel inspired. So the dog. Dog will attack this guy here. 16.
That hits.
6 piercing, and he has to make a DC 11 strength save.
Strength save. Okay.
Nice.
Hit fail.
He has disadvantage on his next attack.
Dog's like gnawing at his arm. Can't even
Yes.
get a good swing in.
And that's it.
Lady Tolthrill.
Okay, I attack this soldier.
Okay. That hits. Now he's pretty badly wounded. But,
And I action surge.
okay.
Nice.
Non-lethal damage.
Yeah, it hits, and you knock him out.
Couldn't remember whether you need to declare that before you attack or not.
I don't know if you officially do, but it's just you have to decide.
Butt of the hilt, or whatever that's called.
Pommel?
Pommel. That's it. Pommel to the head.
I mean, same symbol, but he's just unconscious. And that Savage Hound doesn't like that. It's going to come and attack you. Oh, it's really mad. He knocked out his best friend. That was his guy. For 7 piercing damage.
All right. Well, fortunately, the dog's not that dangerous.
And soldier's turn. They're going to stick to what they're doing before, so that'll be 1 on Bill, 2 on Lady Toltriel, only 1 on the Hound. It has disadvantage. They keep doing what they were doing. So we'll do Bill first. Critically misses.
Ha!
He's like trying to fight you, but he just saw Lady Toltriel just tear into his friend. He's standing right next to her, so he's kind of wary, not paying full attention to you. You dodge around it. And Lady Toltriel. 13 and
That's a miss.
15.
Both misses.
And 1 with disadvantage on the Hound. Still hits.
You bastard!
For 6 damage.
That hurts.
Just ignores the dog biting on its arm and still manages to slash at you with the sword. And the Hound's turn.
Crap is all I gotta say. That guy's still looking pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's a decent wound, but he's still in pretty good fighting form.
All right, I'll use my last heal on myself.
And you're back at full health.
Woohoo!
Bill's turn.
So it looks like as long as the last damage dealt is melee, you just call it.
Yeah,
All right, so you don't have to declare it ahead of time.
no.
I know it's in the rule book somewhere, but the index is completely useless.
Yeah, I had to go to knocking a creature out through wherever that was in the roll 20. But I'm going to try and knock out Dagmar again. Dagmar.
There it is. Why the heck doesn't non-lethal damage is in the index, but it redirects to damage instead of knocking a creature out?
So I miss, and I don't have any other bonus actions, so I just kind of hold the line for a bit.
Avia's turn.
All right, Avia's gonna attack that same guy again. Hey, you're supposed to be, leave her alone. Oh, crit.
It did not like having you attacked.
11 damage. And if he's still standing, a DC 11 strength save.
He is still standing. He is badly wounded. The dog savaged him pretty good. He's
Nice.
bleeding. He's standing there bleeding out. I'll make another strength check. Fails
Nice.
again.
Ripping him apart.
You tell your dog to do non-lethal damage?
No, the dog's doing lethal damage. I don't think it understands how to do non-lethal.
Well, he didn't take it down, but yeah, that could be an issue. Lady Toltriel.
I attack the dog.
Okay. You hit it. That lethal damage on the dog?
Yeah, I'm not trying to knock out a dog.
You slice the poor dog's head off.
All right. Then I second wind. Guess who's at full health again?
Nice.
You're all at full health.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
And the soldiers will go, same as last time. We'll start with Bill.
Yay! Bill's lucky as hell.
Yeah, she's not. She doesn't seem to be doing a very good job of. Oh, yeah, I forgot it was her attacking you. So, for whatever reason, she's distracted. She doesn't seem to be all that intent on her swordsmanship.
Some reason, huh?
2 on Lady Tolthriel.
Backstabber, that's why.
16 and 14. They both miss, right?
Yep.
And 1 with disadvantage on the hound, which will, of course, hit again. Told you.
Yes, he will.
With 7 damage.
Man. Well, if I hadn't healed myself twice, I'd be down.
That guy's a beast. He's like getting ripped apart, a dog. He's almost dead, and he's still just completely focused on stabbing you with his sword. It's like not bothering him at all.
Yeah. I'm getting all hacked up.
He's like the elite member of their outfit on the offensive side. Doesn't seem to worry much about his own self-preservation, though. And the hound.
And the hound's going to use her dagger. Misses.
Don't hit your die.
Oh, thanks. Yes.
Jesus.
1d6.
I gave it to you for a reason.
Thank you. Oh, 18.
You hit. Are you trying to kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah. You stab him in the side of the neck, and he goes down.
Daggers don't seem particularly well suited to making non-lethal attacks.
That's what I was thinking.
I guess a
And Bill
rapier would probably be even worse.
I'm going to try and convince Dagma to stop with my words. Because I am bad at my sword. For now. So should I make some sort of check with disadvantage because we're in combat?
I'm going to say, given how the flow of battle has been going, that you won't have disadvantage.
Hell yeah. Stop. I know you really... You can't hurt me because, well, I'm beautiful.
Yeah, she's not swayed. She
Well,
knows
she
that
doesn't think I'm beautiful.
Should have
she's
kept the buff,
taking some
beautiful model.
losses, but knows that you can also tell that the hound has been injured, hoping they can still turn this around.
Was that my action? I'm fine if it is, and I'll just be here and defend.
I'll give you this one freebie since talking is a free action. But
Okay, then I'm going to try
a
not
more
to.
serious attempt, you'll have to use an action from this point on.
Okay.
You got it. Yeah, you looks like you might hit her, but she manages to turn, so slides off her armor, just catches on the plate. or they were ring mail, weren't they? So just deflects off the chainmail. I think that's what. Yeah, deflects off the chainmail.
I think nobody in Middle Earth has plate,
Yep.
unless dragons count.
Yeah, I looked for it.
Avia.
Avia will run around and grab that guy. 11's probably a miss.
Yep, that's a miss. Lady told 3-0.
I attack the soldier, and it does not go well.
Yep, miss. Soldier, Dagmar is going for Bill, and then 2 attacks on Lady told 3-0. Assume 11 misses.
Yay!
Yeah, she's not doing very good. And the 22 probably finally get a
The
hit on Lady
22
Tokyo.
hits,
Yep,
yes.
for 6 damage. And the Hound's turn.
All right. Hound's going to move here, pull out her bow, and shoot that guy.
You're finally out of melee.
Yes, and there's no cover from anyone, right?
Correct.
Nice.
That hits.
5 piercing.
Doesn't hit a very important spot, but you manage to get an arrow into their leg, we'll say, partially in through the chainmail.
Nice. Got his attention. Oh, speaking of that, and then I'll move back one more.
Bill's turn.
All right, I'm gonna switch gears and try and knock the guy that the Hound just hit with the arrow.
Okay.
I am really bad at this sword thing.
Yeah, you and Dagmar were like sitting there just flourishing and swinging wildly. You don't even seem to really understand the first thing about swordsmanship.
Maybe they're flinning?
The what?
Flinning? What Errol Flynn did in his movies?
Yes. I like it.
You target your opponent's sword instead of your opponent?
Yes.
I think at this point we're just trying to flirt. Or Bill thinks that she's trying to flirt.
I'm assuming an 18 hit, right?
Yep, that hits for 6 more damage. It's he's fairly damaged now.
Same thing, strength save.
It fails.
Nice. That's a vicious dog.
Yep, Lady told 3-0.
I attack the soldier again
The wounded one.
for another 7.
No, he's very badly wounded, just standing on will alone at this point.
That 7 was a roll to hit, not to...
Yeah, that 7 was attack.
Oh, sorry, yes, you missed.
That's about right.
And the soldiers are going to retaliate. First time Bill.
No, that hit.
She finally manages to get an attack through.
How dare she? I thought we had something special.
6 damage.
She hit your hand. Ow!
And the first attack without disadvantage, and the second one with disadvantage.
Are they against me?
Throw. Yep. 16 and 19.
Wow, the 19's with disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
With the 16.
16 misses.
Yeah, the one with disadvantage hits. Something about having a dog biting at them seems to make them a better aim.
Puts the fear into them.
And the hound's turn.
A little help here.
Crit.
Nice.
Right between the eyes.
Yep.
14 damage.
Yep, you kill him right between the eyes, like you said.
And I'll move to here.
Bill.
Well, now that she hit me, I'm going to try and straight up murder her. Get out of here. Nope. Still ain't any good at it.
Avia.
Avia will move here and bite this guy. Actually, he's going to bite her. Where is my bite? There it is. 18.
That hits. Your dog is MVP of this fight, I think.
6 piercing. And then she has to make...
And she
She's
fails.
got disadvantage.
Which means, of course, she's finally going to hit Colin again.
No.
Lady Tolbell.
I attack the last soldier.
That misses.
This fight is not going my way anymore.
Down to 2 attacks on a soldier. First one on Bill with disadvantage, which will obviously hit, as every other one with disadvantage has.
No. Breaks the chain.
Bill power.
And one on Lady Tolbell, which also misses.
Phew.
And the hound.
I'll shoot this guy. Where is my bow? Nice.
Yep, correct.
7 damage. Not as impressive as the last one, but maybe got him in the chest or shoulder.
And Bill's turn.
Can he hit it?
Attacking.
Dagmar.
Okay, Dagmar.
16.
You hit.
Hallelujah.
Nice.
She's still got plenty of fight left in her, but the wounds are adding up.
I'll just offhandedly mention that she should have yielded. Nothing else.
Avia's turn.
And the dog will bite her again. 16?
That hits.
5 more piercing. And another strength save. Oh.
She's ready this time. Just shake it right off. Down, dude.
That's it.
Lady Tolbell.
I swing at the soldier again.
Hit.
Finally.
It's quite badly wounded now. One on Bill and one on Lady Tolbell. 6 on Bill.
Miss.
19 on Lady Tolbell.
That's a hit.
Or
Lady
exactly what you
Tolbell is down.
I stopped getting things in my chat box. There they are.
The Hound.
The Hound. Oh, the Hound's going to shoot the guy who just downed the lady. For piercing.
Actually, still up.
Oh.
It doesn't look like he's long for the world. Bill's turn.
I'm going to attack the injured soldier.
Okay.
Character sheet's getting a little buggy, so I'm reloading it. There we go.
Miss.
Boo.
Avia.
Avia will try for the soldier. Oh, still reeling from that kick.
Death save for Lady Toltero.
Roll bleed. I bleed.
Uh-oh.
2 attacks on Bill. 21
Ow.
or 8 damage.
Still up.
Oh.
18.
Going down.
This fight turned around real fast.
Yeah, it did.
The Hound.
I say I yield. I yield.
You gonna give up with 2 badly wounded opponents? That's your choice.
I'll shoot. I'll
Don't
shoot
be
this
a
guy.
wolf.
I believe that's perfidy, attacking under a flag of truce.
I didn't actually say that. I think we you took that back, right?
Yeah.
That's 2 shadow points if you did.
Okay. No, I was thinking it. Yeah. Nope.
Avia.
Avia goes for the same guy.
Gotta roll a death save, right? Or did they knock me out?
Oh yeah, death save.
I bleed.
Lady Toltero, don't roll a 1.
Go. No
Oh, I
bleeding.
thought it was my turn. Duh.
No,
You
it's
skipped
Avia.
Oh yeah, I said Avia, and then I just moved on when Colin rolled. Sorry. Yep, Avia's turn. But we'll keep that roll.
7 piercing against that guy.
I can't. It rolled over your attack. What was your attack roll?
22.
Oh, 22. Yep, that definitely is. Yep. He's dead.
This is horrible.
Well, she's going to attack your dog.
Hey, not the dog.
16
That hits.
for 3 damage. He's still up.
Oh, man.
And the Hound.
Move here. How many fails do you have, Lady Taltiro?
I have 1 failure.
All right. She's looking pretty bad, right? Or not bad.
She's not on death's door, but she's definitely very bloody.
All right. I'm gonna shoot her.
You hit.
4 piercing.
Bill.
One success.
Woo!
And Avia.
Bite, bite, bite. Nice.
Woohoo!
Oh, crit.
7 damage and a DC
Avia
11
goes for
strength
the
save.
throat and rips her and bites it out. She's dead.
Nice. Nice.
I told you that dog's MVP.
We're not out of this yet.
Yeah. Are we sticking with initiative and having people roll?
That's the way you generally do it until
Yep.
people are able. So don't roll a 1.
Here we go.
Ooh, second failure, but you've got a stabilizer
bleeding.
coming. Yep. Right now.
Okay. Medicine check. Got her.
Yep.
Hooray!
And then I move over
As
to
long as Bill doesn't roll a 1 right now.
here. And Avia will lick your face.
2 successes.
Yay!
You get to make another healing check.
1 hour of unconsciousness.
Medicine check. 15.
They're both stable.
We won!
And there's only one survivor, right?
Yep. Only one was knocked
One
unconscious.
more hour.
I will tie him up.
Now the spiders come back.
Yes. I will tie them up as Avia goes from person to person licking their faces. The 2 that are unconscious. That was hairy.
It looked really good for a while, and then it turned sour.
Yeah.
And then the dog came around for the clincher.
I'm going to have to get some special treats for her.
You have to. I think we all have to.
Does Dagmar's throat not count as a special treat?
That might. I don't think Avia eats you.
Use this, but otherwise, just waiting to wake up.
Oh, nice.
That
Both
was-
of you guys are rolled 1.
So does anything happen in the next hour?
No. You guys wake up before your fall on foe. And
1 hit point.
Ow.
So what'd I miss?
You missed Avia ripping some throats out.
Good girl.
That was too hairy. We can spend hit dice or no?
yeah, you can.
Don't forget you get a D6.
You told they're all getting most of her life back from a single hit die.
How come
I'm gonna have to spend
let me
both
go
my hit
above
die.
my maximum? That's weird. For some reason, it let me go above my maximum. I didn't know I did that. I don't think dogs have hit dice.
So what are you doing with your captured soldier? He's still unconscious for now. I assume you treated him to make sure he's at least stable, right?
Yes, and tied him up.
Now, how do we interrogate him without getting shadow points?
I guess
How
the
you
thing
do
to do.
just asking questions.
Well, yeah, and I think we bring them to the nearest town and turn them in for
Bring him to the nearest wizard.
being.
I guess
Yeah.
it's convenient that we only have one prisoner. It would be a lot harder if there were more survivors.
Yes. They were bandits.
Oh, I guess I searched Dagmar's corpse, see if she had anything.
Good.
Yeah, if I can take some armor, actually.
Good point. Let's loot them.
Hold on, let me look at the shadow stuff. I don't want to become evil.
I was going to say that it specifically mentions that generally looting from dead bodies is kind of shadowish. If you're looking for some clue as to what's happening, if you're taking things for your pockets, stripping gold and stuff like that, that'll likely end up with shadow points.
Yeah, I'm looking for notes or any clues as to what she was doing up to.
Ooh, plunder.
Yeah, you don't. They specifically mention the lore master guide. You want to discourage them from treating it like standard D&D and just looting every corpse, but they would for money and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't find any notes or writing or anything like that that would give much clue as to what was happening. There's no written orders or anything of that nature.
I collect my arrows. I guess we should bury them.
Can we just burn the bodies?
That's the thing to do in this?
I don't actually know.
I guess it would be whatever the Woodman cultural practice is.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that is.
I'm not sure either.
Well, whichever it is, that's what we'll do.
Yep.
But we'll do like
A proper woodman send-off. Assuming that has nothing to do with boats.
Yes.
That wouldn't sound very woodman-like.
No. I don't think there's any water.
There's a river and there's a lake in the southern area of Woodman territory.
Right.
Black Tarn. Or
I
something
assume
like
they
that.
don't haul every dead body to the lake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would assume so. So are you, you've got an unconscious guy there. You can make camp if you want. Wait for him to wake up. Try to wake him up. Up to you.
I guess I tap him awake.
Yeah, he's not. You avoided any too strongly damage. It takes you a bit with a little bit of water and tapping. You manage to get rouse him to consciousness.
So, all of your friends are dead. You're tied to a tree, surrounded by the people you tried to kill. Anything you'd like to say to us?
We weren't trying to kill you. We just wanted to take the poison fellow and that note, and we were going to spare you. We didn't have any. We just didn't want you to take him back to the woodsman.
Do I believe him when he says he wasn't trying to kill us?
Roll insight. Yeah, he seems pretty honest about that. They weren't specifically trying to kill you. They were after Baron and the note.
All right, I want to hear everything you were told about this guy.
Yeah, we were just sent to capture him. We didn't want him getting certain information out. We chased him. He gave us a good long chase when he spotted him in the area. He tried to go around. We had him blocked off, we thought, his path, but he tried to circle all the way around and come from the north. But we still managed to track him down, and he'd already looked like he'd almost been done in by spiders trying to avoid us in the forest.
So let's hear more about this certain information.
Yep. Well, he was spying on the area, spotted the orcs. Lord Mogdred wanted to keep that information to himself for now until he decided the best way to use it. That's what I think anyway, not like they tell me directly. Only thing I can figure.
Looks like Lord Modred is not particularly concerned about the safety of everyone in Mirkwood. You ever considered you might be working for the wrong boss?
Hey, it's good solid pay, honest work most of the time.
Uh-huh.
I think this man's mind has been twisted by the shadow.
We didn't really mean you any harm. Can you just let me go? You've got what you want. I won't. Obviously, can't stop you by myself.
You almost killed two of us.
You weren't trying to kill anyone.
You almost killed two of us. You weren't trying to. You did. You almost killed two of us.
You seem fine to me, unlike my friends. Who's the murderers here?
Well, no murder were committed. There were several acts of justifiable homicide and several attempted murders. Oh, and I would have broken his sword.
Roll a strength check. Yeah, it takes a couple of tries. You manage to break it. Were you doing that in front of him, or did you do it in advance?
I would have done it in advance.
Okay, yep. So just let me go. You got what you wanted. I'm not going to do anything else to you.
So, do we haul him in front of Radagast or not?
I think Radagast will know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming with us.
I don't think he'd survive in the woods by himself anyway.
Okay, well, he doesn't put up too much resistance. He knows he's badly outnumbered and can't really do much. So he's sullen, but he follows along.
I will let him know that we properly buried his friends, or whatever was proper.
Well, I appreciate you showing them that much respect. Anyway, it's actually still the middle of the night, so you can continue camping, or you haven't actually got much sleep yet. You can go back to bed or do what you want.
I think we should finish the night. I don't want to travel at night.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna wake up soon anyway, right?
Yeah.
And I've spent all of my hands of healing, so I don't want to wander around into another battle.
So we just get the short rest benefits, right?
Yep.
I'm assuming animal companions don't have hit dice, right?
Yep.
I see he failed to escape.
Yep. He tried some at it to play at his bond, but couldn't get free of the ropes during the night. So eventually gives up and just does his best to sleep. I assume he's still tied to a tree. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
It says the hound heals using your hit dice, so you'd have to spend your hit dice to heal the hound.
Okay.
And I'm just looking at the Hound of Mirkwood, Virtue. That's the word.
Yep, that's the one. Thank you.
So you make it through the night uneventually, and in the morning when you start to get Baron on his contraption, he actually rouses up and awakens. What's going on? Where am I?
You'd taken ill. You got a bite from a spider.
Yes, I was trying to get news to Radagast that I saw orcs, but some soldiers from the area chased me. I tried to give them the runaround, but I ended up running into a nest of spiders. Barely escaped with my life.
We taken care of the soldiers. There's one tied to that tree, and we were actually taking you to Radagast.
I recognize you. You're a woodsman from that family with the hounds, right? That's one of your hounds.
Yep, that's me.
So I thank you for coming to my aid. And yes, Radagast is exactly where we need to go. He should be in Rosgabar.
We had gotten word that that's where we were going anyway, right?
Yes, that's
We
correct.
had gotten word that he had called us. He had called us as well.
Oh, good. I wouldn't mind some help getting back in case there's any more issues. I've had enough bad luck on this journey.
All right.
Let's get to Radagast.
You up for walk?
Yeah, I'm definitely sore, but I can manage.
All right. So I guess we move onward.
Yep.
Do we know each other well?
No, you recognize him. He seemed to recognize you. We've never really, I assumed, you never really got to know each other.
Okay.
By the way, I've been remembering everyone's face with my superpower.
Nice.
So you continue on. It's you're moving a little better pace now. You're not dragging anyone, although you do have prisoner to watch for. He doesn't really slow. He's walking along pretty well, not trying to be. But I'm gonna do another roll here along the way. No, he's one more. Looks like it's been a couple of days. On the second night of your journey, since he's woken up, he does manage to get his bonds. He's going to do a stealth check, and whoever's but he's really not stealthy about it. He finally managed to break through, but he makes a lot of noise. So one of you will do a 1d3 hound bill lady as to who's awake at the time.
Are you rolling that 1d3?
Yep, I am. So the hound is awake at the time. You see him getting free. Up to you. You can let him run off. You can wake your crew and try to stop him. You can try to talk to him. Do what you want.
I'll try to stop. I'll try to stop him with my dog. Whoa, whoa! Hold up.
He's just making a run for it.
Are you sure
he's running?
He's running?
At full speed. He's trying to run.
All right. I wake everyone up. Our prisoner's running. Do we care?
I try to tackle him.
If he serves the shadow, we should get rid of him.
Do we know that he serves the shadow?
I mean, I believed him when he said he wasn't trying to kill us, so I guess I doubt that he serves the shadow.
Right.
Then we can let him go, and hopefully he survives the night.
Well, I mean, I guess I would try to run and tackle him.
Okay, I'll let you do
Athletics?
one athletics check to see if you manage to chase him down. Yeah, you catch up to him. Do an attack roll to see if you how the tackle goes.
So what kind of attack is this?
Unarmed, I'll say. You're just tackling him.
So D20 plus strength then?
Yep. You manage to catch up to him, but you don't time your tackle all that well. You grab at his leg, but he slips free and continues running.
I guess it was worth a shot.
Just gonna let him go now.
I mean, I'm pretty certain that shooting at a fleeing prisoner, that's gonna be some shadow points.
No, probably.
I'm gonna pick up my rope. Recoil it.
Okay. So he manages to get away, but doesn't. You go back to camp and manage to sleep out the night and don't have any further issues. He doesn't seem to come back, or no one else shows up. You continue on the next day. At this point, I want your scout to make a investigation check.
I fail to notice whatever it is I might have noticed.
Yep. Well, you actually spot what you believe to be location that'll make for an excellent campsite, and lead the party over there that way for camp that night.
This is amazing, you guys. Look at it.
Does it look amazing to me?
You believe him. It looks like a great site.
All right, I guess it's amazing.
It's pretty open, perfect spot for camp, but it's got some trees overhead to prevent any weather. It's good clearing for campfire without anything chance of setting a forest fire or anything like that. It looks pretty good.
Natural fire pit in the center.
Alright.
It's called a lava tube.
Follow it all the way to
However,
Mount Doom.
However, what you failed to notice at first is that this campsite has been used and by a band of goblins that have been in the area. Just a small group, but you do hear noise of them returning, and you not wanting any conflict when you're already exhausted from your previous battles. The group you flee off. You avoid any having to fight them, but you miss out on a night's sleep escaping and end up, you all get 1 level of exhaustion and a -1 penalty to the arrival roll.
Okay.
Boo.
Is there anywhere to mark exhaustion on the character sheet?
Yep,
Oh yeah, there it is.
Could you tell me where?
Far right.
After that, there are no further issues, and you managed to make it to Rodskabal. So it's time for the arrival roll on the guide.
Okay, the arrival roll is a D8.
And you
Do I add anything to that?
Well, you add 1 for the easy terrain, and it's a subtract 1 for the penalty you just got. So it's a straight D8.
All right. 6. Grimly determined. The many leagues that the company has traveled have filled them with a sense of clear purpose regarding their goals, dark though the path ahead may be. As a result, the guide will receive a +1 bonus to their next embarkation roll.
Okay, we'll try not to forget that.
Yep.
Grimly determined as you are, you arrive in Rosgabal. Okay, all here.
Yep.
It's Rosgabal.
I like it.
And it's got hedge walls and most of it, around most of it, and the little wooden palisades for extra defense in that one section. Small little village.
Nice. How's it seem? People seem normal, or they agitated, or?
Generally, the people in Rosgabal are they're woodsmen. It's one of the woodsman town, and they don't seem any particularly agitated. They recognize, of course, Baron very well. He's there all the time and known to work for Radagast. They let you in without any issue, and Baron leads you right right to Radagast's house, which is in a grove of trees at the end of a little twisty path of crushed white stone. There's a cottage that looks like an explosion in a Nathan house, whatever that means. It was colonized by woodland creatures. Squirrels, field mice scurry through piles of books and scrolls, and crows perch on rafters from which cloaks, weapons, and gardening tools hang. No, so you've got my message and even met up with Baron. Good, good. Come inside, come inside. I bring important news, Baron says. There are, let me get this up again, make sure I don't misremember this. Where they saw the orcs is what I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Fenbridge Castle, that's right. And one of the outlying fortifications of Dolgor. Fenbridge Castle. I saw orcs near there. I'm not sure how many there are, but I didn't investigate that closely. I don't know if they've taken the castle or how large of a group it is. That there are definitely orcs, and that is worrying news. Radagast says orcs aren't generally known to travel in small numbers. I've been hoping with the necromancer driven out that we'd have a nice period of peace here, so that's definitely very troubling. Thank you again for your service, my friend. It just continues on. There's more than that. Servants of Tyrant's Hill, well, I don't know if he even knows that, but some soldiers who said they were from Tyrant's Hill will say, tried to stop me from getting back. I'm not exactly certain the reason. These friends of mine say that who rescued me from them say they just wanted to prevent the news of orcs from spreading, although I don't know the reason for that. Well, I think you've done enough. I can tell you're still weary from your travels and wounded from your journey. So why don't you rest up, my friend? These fine folk can tell me anything else I need to know. Yes, thank you. I'll take you up on that. He then turns to the rest of you. It seems I owe you a debt of gratitude for rescuing my faithful servant.
It was our pleasure. The people who were after him were very unsavory.
This Mogdred fellow, or whatever his name is, sounds like nothing but trouble.
Mogdred, you say? I can't say I've ever heard that name before. What do you know of him?
Only that he's apparently in charge of Tyrant's Hill. And that he doesn't want anyone else to know that there's orcs around.
Yes, I was aware that some men had moved into that area. I didn't know the details of who or why. This definitely bears some looking into. Makes all the more important the reason I called you here. I'd already heard some troubling. There are already some troubling actions with goblins in the area, and orcs only add more to it. There are all sorts of events happening. Some of them quite, I was hoping were looked quite good as the people would thrive. As I suspected, with the necromancer driven out. So I wanted, you seem decent folk and capable. I was hoping that you would show up as at the next folk moot in the spring. It's not, there are various reasons I try not to get too involved in them directly, but I like to have some good, decent folk who I can help steer things in the proper direction, make sure that cooler heads prevail when they get heated, as they sometimes do. So I'd like to welcome you all to that next folk moot to come try to talk with folk, make sure that things are for the good of all the people of the forest.
So what time of year is it now?
Right now, it's you're into the summertime.
Okay, so
There's
that's
been a
not
few-
for
Yep.
9 months or so.
Yep. That's nothing to a wizard.
And what do
That's
we
a-
know about the Folkmoot?
I know some things about the folk moot.
Yeah, they usually have them every sort of yearly-ish. There's not much news to handle. They'll skip them on some years. They didn't have one this year, but there's definitely going to be one planned for next year, especially with skipping it. They don't want to miss 2 in a row. And there's news that there are rumors that there are some proposals that are going to be put forward in front of it.
Yeah, I heard that Saywin the Generous is hoping to ally with East Fight.
I think he is from East Bite. He's got some. He's some.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have told you that wrong, but he's got a group of folk, distant cousins of the Woodmen. They're trying that he wants to ally with the Woodmen. So, what say you? Will you do this for me?
Yeah. I don't
I'd
see
love an
why I wouldn't.
opportunity to go to the folk moot.
It'd
Sounds
be
like
an honor.
an excellent opportunity.
Splendid. Now, can I offer you some tea, perhaps a light snack?
Sounds a lot better than what we've probably been eating.
Rations. Oh, are we eating rations or do we hunt along the way? What is the
The whole thing is that you might bring some rations you're expected to hunt, and that's the job of the one of the roles. What was it again? There's a specific role for that. The hunter is the hunter role
okay.
to provide food, and some of the journey events that come up have to deal with how well the hunter is doing with that.
Okay, so we're marking off food or
No, it's not something you generally keep track of. It's just something that can come up within the journey events.
okay, cool. I was getting worried because food's expensive and I don't have any money. I have 2 silver pieces and I was running out of rations. Cool. So we'll join him for tea and snacks.
And that's basically it for this adventure. This is already the second one of the year. That'll be your last real adventure this year. You'll get a long adventure phase with 2 actions you get to choose from, and you'll meet up again next spring for the folk moot.
Wow.
So we can go back to growing old before, right?
Yep.
That's a long what do they call that phase?
Fellowship phase.
Fellowship phase.
And if you do want, you will have to make your holding upkeep check with those rolls like that. But since this is this has been a pretty good year overall for the Woodsman, despite some troubling news. Things are easier than they were when the Necromancer's around. The DC is reduced by 2 for this year.
Nice.
So can I improve my holding before I make the upkeep roll?
Let me get the rules open again.
Because I'm screwed because I got the Prosperous, so I got like an 18. So even with the -2, it's a 16. And we're at +0.
Where is this oh, it's under fellowship phase, I guess.
hmm
Our house stuff.
That's since Ben linked it in the Discord.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's the holding rules.
Yep.
You do get advantage if you can say that your holding is related to a skill you have.
Yours with being a House of Healing one.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
So if you spend inspiration or possess a relevant trait,
All players whose heroes have a holding must make a special check, holding upkeep check. Yeah, well, it's increased at the end of the fellowship phase. Regardless of which order you do it, you wouldn't get the benefit until next one if you try to improve it.
all right. Well, I'll do that anyways for one of my 2 actions, but oh,
I would say probably the DC comes before your action, then you get to decide based on how it goes.
okay. So right now I got to roll my DC 16.
Yep.
You add your proficiency bonus and the holdings rating. If you haven't been there since the last year, you get disadvantage. And if you possess the relevant trait, you get advantage. So could I say that my Campfire Tales trait gives me advantage on owning an inn because I'm just telling stories all the time?
I'd say that, I guess I could be, that works. You're running an inn while you're there. You spend a number of months there running an inn outside of your adventuring time, sure.
I'm trying to be that innkeeper that's just
an inn, it's like a one home place, but yes, that it's poor right now. So if you upgrade it, then you might get some extra rooms, but you just spot for one traveler to stay or something. Yep, sure.
yeah, it's like a place where you can spend the night for free, but you have to tell me your deal.
Yeah.
So I'm just reading all the lore. Okay, so it's d20 plus 2 with advantage.
Plus 4, right? Because you get to add your proficiency bonus,
Mine's plus 2.
right? Plus the 2 from that Ben said because it was
Well,
a good.
he tracked it from DC, is what he's doing.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
he is too lower. So either way, he said it was DC 16, even though he's prosperous. Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey, I did it.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm going to try this farming thing again, see how it
So
goes.
you see moderate success with your little inn, and it produces enough profit to pay your standard of living expense, plus gold pieces equal to the holdings rating, 0.
Yeah, break even.
Yep.
Farming is not going so hot.
It struggled this year, so it's already 0. You probably don't want to pay anything, so it can't be reduced any further. It is not doing it. It doesn't pay your standard of living. You're still going to have to do that payment. Standard of living cost, but nothing else bad happens.
So what are the rules for the standard of living cost?
Let me confirm that.
Oh, crap. Oh, but I get advantage, right?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Still crap.
So,
Oh,
what's your
Okay, here we
living?
go. 12 gold for a prosperous standard of living. I do not have 12 gold. I guess I'm officially an impoverished patrician.
Where are the standard of living?
147.
Looks like I failed as well. I only needed a 10. Three gold. Yeah, that's not happening. I have 2 silver.
Oh, right. You already rolled with advantage. I almost forgot. Sorry. Man, you rolled poorly.
Yep.
No, okay, so I guess you don't have to pay anything. You have to pay equal to your holdings rating, which is 0. So I guess I don't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
But it doesn't pay for your standard of living, and there isn't any penalties for not paying for your standard of living.
Well, I don't think you have to pay if you have the holding. I think that's how it works.
Oh,
That's if you succeed, it covers it.
I think this. Yeah, and so I have to. I think the payment for the holding replaces the standard of living payment. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think it would get worse. That's what it's looking like here, but it doesn't drop below 0.
It's the hero must pay equal to the holdings rating in gold pieces
To
in order
achieve
to
their
achieve their
standard
base
of living,
standard of
yep.
living. So I pay for a +0 holding. I pay 0 gold.
Yeah.
gotcha.
I'll make a note to look that up more anyway, but I think you probably would have got some sort of reward from a couple of tasks you've done. So you've managed to get by your standard of living, at least barely, whatever the reason. I'm not going to give any penalties while I try to look exactly what these rules are in a little more detail for next time around.
Any experience, or do we level up?
Um, hmm. Yeah, it's still early on. I think I might not be quite so quick later on, but I'll say you get to level 3.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Had a couple good fights. That's the second one in particular.
Let's see. So I can't afford to improve the holding.
I do not expect to get in a level every adventure long term now.
Right.
Yeah,
What's
just-
the? Where do you see the expenses for improving a holding?
It's at the end of the holding rules. It's
Okay.
plus. It's 3 gold to go from 0 to 1.
Yep.
You can also-
I don't have that.
Yeah. I don't have any gold. Damn it. Too poor. There's the blacksmith in Rowanhold, right?
Yeah, I've got a basic smith. He's not the most skilled smith, but he can get by on making basic stuff.
So if I wanted a martial weapon, I'd have to look outside the box.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It wouldn't be that hard. You could get something from Woodsman Town or something. you'd arrange something with the merchant to get one for you in the months this will be.
I just want to trade in my longsword for a spear and a great spear. The longsword's worth 40 silver, I think. And then the great spear is worth less, but I assume, like... Let me look up the numbers.
I think we usually do half price for trading things, right? And that would be the same price as a great spear.
Yes, I can turn my longsword into a great spear. And then I'll have to spend some money to get a regular spear.
Okay, so I think for my first activity, I'd try to improve my relationship with the mayor, see if I can upgrade my town clerk position to something that actually pays money.
Yep, okay, but if you want, I was going to suggest, since it's we're now 2.5 hours in, we could you could have a week to think it over. We could start with the fellowship phase next time.
That sounds good to me.
Sure, that works.
Yep. That way I can actually read it.
That way I know.
Yep.
And level 3 next time.
Yep.
Cool.
Sounds great.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, night.
Yep.
Wait, let me roll my D8. Or no, never mind. I'm going to take the average. Sorry. Ignore me.
Ignored.